Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. They could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows what else. What? Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from. Hello?
Mr. Nakano.
I'm sorry, but we're dealing with a family matter.
I'm with Valentine's Detective Agency. You asked for help?
Oh, thank God. You have to get working right away.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. Nick's client double-crossed us once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip. But we got out. And now, my daughter's missing, and there's only one detective agency I know of in the Commonwealth.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable.
No, she would have told us where she was going. I know my daughter is in danger. I can...
Let's talk money. Investigations...
Of course.
If she went far, that means...
We could make it 400.
Don't hold out on me. You want to find your daughter, right?
500 caps. That's all we have.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Mrs. Nakano,
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a...
My daughter is strong. But why would she leave without telling us?
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand.
Sure.
She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night.
You and your husband don't seem...
We both... But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. Maybe because it's more frightening.
Tell me about this radio.
I remember Kasumi was... We're pretty isolated out here.
Every detail is important.
It's just that he was the only one. She started staying...
project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They are trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter's human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused, having an identity crisis.
Oh, God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. And here, the payment we discussed. I'll have something more when Kasumi is safely back home.
I'm down. Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Careful on the hull. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
Saw something?
This ain't a drill!
What the hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone!
The gate! Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Go!
Defend! Yourselves!
My good karma's paying off. I'm gonna be sick.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming. We're clear.
All right. Well done, all.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't...
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all...
Sure. Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all... You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed in. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a gun. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning.
Right. Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for... Please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner... And let me say something you might not hear again. The Children of Adam are dangerous. Don't trust them.
Buy my guns now.
Talk with Alan. I don't have time for you.
The hull needs mending. You know, it just don't build itself.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest.
Sounds interesting.
I thought you might. My family, the Daltons, was the pride. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But the island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off. But now our story takes an unexpected. With the stranger's help, the last living
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger.
Yep. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Anyway, he made it back to town. Of course, those ferals are still out there.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good.
With ordnance like that, no wonder you wiped out those crabs.
In the deep fog, there's things out there.
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
Hey, sweetie. Well, hello.
Get lost. I don't need your charity.
Hey, Bertha.
What makes you think I want to talk to you? You still here for some reason?
Well, hello.
If you need a room, see Mitch.
Everyone! Everyone!
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths! Open your damned ears! So the fogs are coming for us all, and I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah!
Time to party!
Here's some Mitch!
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya! Ha ha!
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. Take this, top shelf all around. So, drink up! You stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. And if the clickety-click of the Geiger don't get you, the madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
The fog can drive you crazy?
Yes, it's not natural. The trappers you find inland, some were always murderous louts. But many just got lost in the fog for too long. And the mind goes. If you have any sense, return where you came from. And don't look back.
If it's so dangerous, why do you stay?
This is our home. If you call yourself a proper man or woman, you don't give up on that. Besides, we all gotta die. Might as well do it with your long knife deep in the belly of the beast that wronged you. Ha!
What do you have?
Plenty of selection.
You want a bite? Either Mitch or I can take your order.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
This girl's all her family has. You'd have to be a real wretch not to give a damn.
Bah. This goes against all reason. But I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stop when the real work can...
Uh-huh. Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
We're the only bar in town.
I'll be damned if I give up on taking back my land. You need work? Talk with the mariner. Lord knows she's always carrying on about something.
You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul to see, but it'll help.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me...
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand.
Uh-huh.
And they won't be easy to come...
So, I'd be risking my life.
I'm a bit short on caps.
Mm-hmm.
Heavens no, he can't.
Sign me up.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there.
We need to move through the main path. Old mountain trail where we're. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Bradaway is all you need. Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. And the bullets start falling. Not bad, Scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harbor woman out of you. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. There's something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with. We ain't... There's the mountain me! You like them puppies? We grow everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. There's someone or something else. Got you! Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them It's time for a drink.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad-worshipping lunatic, that's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those, too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you...
On second thought, I'm good.
So be it. But I would be mindful where you
Right?
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Would need the key.
You know,
When I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Kasumi is here. She's safe. Before you do, though, tell me.
She's human, and she has a family.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, then none of us take this transition lightly. That someone stripped her very identity. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could... Tell me, are...
Sure. I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell.
No memories before then? Isn't it funny how
Right?
I won't lie to you, but I can promise you that we will...
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. And I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi.
I'm part of a group that helps synths. A railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synth. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the instant. I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But
I hadn't thought about it like that.
So am I. Your heart is in the right place. Was there anything else I can...
Who are you?
I came to this island over a century ago, but after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. Nope. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself. Was there anything...
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could.
I should get going.
Of course.
That's what you want.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the... I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling. Tell me why you're here.
I came here looking for
Really? Kasumi, before you do...
She's human.
But imagine what none of us take... That someone... I want you to... One more question. Tell me.
Sure. I'm a human being.
Are you sure?
I remember...
No memories before. Isn't it funny? I won't lie to you, but I can promise you that we will.
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it, and I'm sure you're eager.
Who are you?
I came to this island, but after my escape felt secured, one day, it finally occurred. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
There's nothing you need to be concerned
you've
about.
talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those... He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy. Sometimes I worry about... And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to...
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though. It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all... The boat never finished the trip, you see.
Relax.
So the drives are still out there.
All will be fine.
I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what... The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to...
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you.
Hey there.
Yes?
Tell me about yourself, Faraday.
Me? I don't know why you care. I escaped the Institute, just like... I like to think I came along right when Demon needed me. I found him before all this, before Acadia. He's always been stubborn like that. Anyway, I've been by his...
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limit. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all...
Sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here. My job is to make sure they all remain safe.
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics. You have Dima's blessing, so by...
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about... You've had some experience traveling around the island. So...
Alright, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us. A synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It's...
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Is that so? Huh. Most of the chumps here act like I'm out of my gourd. Good to know someone else sees it my way. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with. Let me know if you need something.
Let's see what you got.
Let's do some business. Need something?
Let's see what you have.
Let's do some business. Need something?
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
Yes.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth. That makes you an unnecessary. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact.
You can relax. I'm not a threat.
Just don't cause any trouble.
You're new here too, huh? I mean...
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but...
Hey there.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity. Understand.
Only opens with a key. Hello?
Are you ready to talk about why you're here? Synth kind is willing to welcome you, as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? Kasumi, before you do, though.
She's human. And she has a family.
But imagine, none of us take this transition. That someone... I want you to... One more. Tell me.
I'm a human being.
Are you sure?
I remember...
No memories. Isn't it funny? I won't lie, but I can promise.
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. And I'm sure you...
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough.
Hey there.
You track Kasumi here.
I'm coming in.
I'm impressed.
Stay right there.
Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible. I'm afraid your journey...
Sure. I wanted to see for myself.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe. Every synth I've tracked, my job is...
How do you manage to
I have a network of... I know the Institute. You have Dima's blessing.
I'd like to help you all.
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about you've had some experience.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new... There's been no sign.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooke. He's the one who meets... Of course, he's not... If he doesn't cooperate, that's as much help as I can...
You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax.
Excuse me.
All will be fine.
You've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us.
You're right. It is a good cause. Since
It's so good to hear that. He's put so much... Sometimes I... And that's not even...
Seems like he's lucky to have...
Thank you.
If there's anything I can...
Well, if you're determined... There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was... The boat never finished the trip. My understanding is that...
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it...
I'm not entirely sure. The point is that we all...
Sure thing, Faraday.
Thank you. I really do appreciate...
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Is there a problem with...
Maybe.
Sure.
Acadia is only... If there's a synth who needs a... That makes you and... It's nothing personal.
You can relax. I'm not a threat.
Just don't cause any trouble.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
It's kind of beautiful in its own way.
That's refreshing. This island, and it will continue, and then...
So, what exactly...
As much as I can, given limited resources. Cataloging specimens, observing... I should note that I'm not... Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more...
Sure. I'd like to help you with your research.
Oh, well, okay. There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus... It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. I'm personally rather fond of them. If you could bring me additional samples, it would speed up my... I can offer you a meager amount of caps.
I have some flowers for you.
A beautiful color, don't you think? As promised, here are your caps.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that Kasumi's a good enough... Not that anyone's asking. What you are, where...
Yeah, I hear...
Is that so? Huh. Anyway, lately I've taken... Let me know if you need some.
Sure. Let's take a look.
You never know. I might actually have something useful.
Want to buy something or what?
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It's...
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now. Turns out it's pretty hard to live.
I'm sorry to hear that you suffered.
Thanks, but it doesn't matter now. I'll see you around.
Uh-huh.
Did you need something?
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
You're already taking care of it, aren't you?
Hell yeah. Hey.
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
Getting better every day, I think.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
You're safe here. That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Uh-huh.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried. Maybe if I reroute the sensors? Energy output on these things is terrible.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute. We don't have to worry, right?
Don't have the key. Got it.
Every day's a struggle here. But at least we don't have to hide.
Kasumi Nakano?
sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Kasumi, listen to me. You're not a synth.
Believe me, I've thought about that. How you can never really know. But it just answers so many questions. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait, of course you can help. You find things. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island.
All right. I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eat. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close.
This'll be easier if I just talk to Dima. Convince him that he needs to be honest with us.
Alright. Good luck. Let me know what you find out.
Hey, Dima.
Did you need something?
Well, I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my... but you.
All right. I'm listening.
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you...
Right? I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit. In the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me any... It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it.
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, I guess that just me. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack...
Maybe someday more places in the world will accept us for who we are.
turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course. Hello? You're just standing there.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here. You're not saying anything.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll...
Good luck.
Sweet.
I have my hands full helping my people.
I heard you made it to Acadia, but...
What I would give to be rolling around in a genuine suit of power
I need to
armor.
talk to you about a missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s.
Right.
Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shit. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the...
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Just be careful out there. And thanks. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do.
I lost my home when the fog rolled in.
The fog's poison. Kind of the children of Adam.
You know, I've heard there's a parcel of synths on this island now. Whatever the fuck that means.
Here we go! Damn it!
A stranger came to town.
Hard times.
That's the best I can offer.
The children of Adam are trying to kill us all.
I need to
Drive
talk
us
to you
into the
about
ocean.
a missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders.
Sure. I'm working with Chase.
Okay, I believe you. I know the synth your thing is. To be honest, tried to calm him down.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. Look, just be careful. I feel like...
You have to help us. There may have been a crime.
Me and no disrespect, Doctor.
Mainlanders don't last long.
Brooks is a mainlander, too. And a synth, or whatever that is.
Excuse me.
We heading out?
Not yet. Just stay put for now.